Digital watch, just look where everybody else is looking. Right there. All right. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can see their eyes. If you can. Oh, look at that. Yes. And usually, did you see how it jumped up like that? Usually that's when they're about like 18 months. They start really getting confident about their muscles and swimming and stuff like that. So they will show, like test it, like little kids learning how to walk. Oh. And there's probably a few in this area.
Well, he's putting on a show. He's like swimming over here. Now he's gone. Come on, Flipper. Oh, there he is.
Anybody know what? Oh, okay. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, did he just land on him?
Yeah. He's like my spot.
So they're fishing. They're both fishing for the same thing. That bird and that dolphin. A lot of times with like fishing and finding dolphins.
There was another one over there too.
There's one just past the channel marker. That's that post right there.
About 3:15.
3:15, 14 probably.
In 30 seconds.
So guys, there are a couple different dolphins right here in this area, and I bet there are even more that we're not seeing right here. Look around for different fins. See, there's at least two. That means this is a nursery pod. This is a mama and a calf, probably. But then so typically if you see a dolphin by itself, it's a male. And then when you see a big group or pods, they're the females because they form the nursery pods. They're responsible for teaching the babies everything. But typically for like fishing and finding dolphins, if you see birds diving into the water, that means there's fish there. And on the underside of that are probably dolphins pushing the fish up to the birds, and the birds are pushing the fish down to the dolphins. So they're helping each other even if they don't know it. But these are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. That's the only kind that we have here. Sorry, it's live oak pollen season, so that's what you're hearing from me right now. Oh no, I know they're over there. We're going.
No.
We're going. He's like, go. Not that I've seen. I've seen them playing with jellyfish and stuff like that. I've never seen them eat a bird. But that's not to say they don't. But they don't chew, so they may like grab it, but they can't swallow it whole. It's probably a little too big. And everything that dolphins eat has to be able to be swallowed whole because they don't have strong jaw muscles, so they don't chew their food.
But a bird will eat your cinnamon roll.
She learned the hard way yesterday.
It was all wrong. I couldn't wait to get home, throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds, and I came back, and the center part, the best part, was all gone. Through the plastic and everything.
So does anybody know what dolphins eat besides fish? No?
No.
Shrimp, squid, crabs, all the good stuff. And these dolphins in particular have to eat about 10% of their body weight. So they're all bottlenose dolphins, but we have coastal local dolphins, and then we have offshore migratory dolphins. And our coastal dolphins get up to about 500 pounds.
Where'd you see him? Oh, yeah. 4 o'clock, thank you.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, right by the bird. Pushing the food up, pushing the food down.
But they have to eat about 10% of their body weight, which is about 50 pounds of food a day. And you know what 1 pound of shrimp looks like. Multiply that by 50, and that's how much one dolphin has to eat. How close? You guys are free to move around. You're definitely not glued to your seat, so if you're back here, you can go up
Yeah,
there.
oh, right there. 11 o'clock.
I'm sure you guys are videoing, but that's the best way to get a good picture because otherwise I just end up with a bunch of water pictures.
It's so true.
I'm not fast enough.
I learned that, and then I started to pause it and blow it up and screenshot it. And I was like, oh, you're like, I'm the best photographer there.
Also, this island that's off on our left is Jafusky Island. I'll tell you some cool stuff about that in a little bit. So dolphins do not mate for life. Quite the opposite. And the mamas will carry their babies for 10 to 12 months. After that, the baby will stay with her for 2 to 3 years. The baby will nurse for the first year. And then learn to hunt just like this little one is doing. Where they gain some independence, kind of stray from their mama. But for that first year when they're nursing, they stay almost glued to her side. And they swim, it's called a slipstream, really close to her. Kind of like driving behind the semi.
Right. I quit saying that. Why do I say right twice?
I haven't seen them pop up in this. Guys, help me look out which way they went.
Yeah, they're all breaking up now. Where do you see them?
Back there.
let him keep cruising that way. We're going to cruise up here, see if we can find a couple more.
Good plan.
I have seen some boats too, but it's actually called the crushed up oyster shell. So it's not exactly something that you would not want to put out there.
And some of them I find they have a boat all go out and we have tours too, you just beach it and jump out, hang out. You need to be aware of tide. My boat you can usually always push out into the tide too, but this is a pontoon. So those are pretty easy, but anything with a hole, you can be beach there. Yeah, you can have a definite 3 hour tour, you gotta wait for tide to come back up. But this is all live here, whatever, this is all accessible to you then. Yeah, you put your boat in and it's what's really cool. You can do a lot of exploring and all of us on the regular well, it is cool that you can go back and explore, and I love to fish, and Captain Sarah loves to fish, and so I like it because you can go find little areas, like, oh, this is great when it's middle tide.
I also saw
but I'm
like
right around, and I'm not thinking after all the salt water and the tide.
Oh, right in front of that white boat.
How deep is the water here?
Right now,
3 feet.
yeah.
It gets about 60 to 70 in the deepest parts that I've seen. And that's why, like, these pods are locals. We'll get some migratory dolphins that'll come up in the spring, late spring to early fall. And they're there's one right behind that white boat as well. Did you see the dolphins? Did you like them?
Right.
Awesome.
I think they're pretty cool.
We see dolphins.
Do you?
To figure out who's who. But we did find out that we have about 70 to 100 that live here year-round. That number came from a study that was done over like 5 years. Oh, it's right between those two.
Yeah, well, there he is.
One coming right toward us.
Oh, yeah. Come this way, buddy.
So basically, the marine biologists did what we're doing. Come out here for a bunch of days in a row. Take pictures, take those back to the lab, blow them up, and look at those dorsal things. And each one is unique to that dolphin. Right. So they're like fingerprints.
We got to do a big people on the side.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do they feel like?